Alright, this is Crota giving you part 4 of a 5-part replay between Sokol and Moiu here on Echo Isle. Now we have a level 5 Paladin now in play. He does have a level 5 Paladin, and I believe there's a level 5 Mountain King as well. The Shadow Hunter and Blade Master are level 6 and level 5 Blade Master, or level 6 Blade Master, but that Blade Master is low on hit points. Shadow Hunter is currently being resurrected. No one's really doing any mining at this time, so those 4 guard towers are causing a real big problem, and Moiu is forced to do the walk of shame across the map in order to get some additional gold. Meanwhile, Sokol is not mining any gold whatsoever, currently sitting at 36 gold. His army is 28 over 70. He's going to try to win this game with just a Blade Master and a Shadow Hunter, try to use those hero levels to the best of his ability. And Moiu now getting some additional gold, not enough gold to get a knight at this point. Blade Master currently getting healed. We have some raiders getting ensnared, and that Blade Master is going to be able to do a good amount of damage. Do we have pillage? No pillage coming from Sokol, so Sokol unable to get any additional gold from those raiders at this time. So Raiders now trying to take down an Arcane Vault. It looks as though Mountain King and Rifleman and Paladin are going to go ahead and try to push instead. So the Mountain King is going to go ahead and take down that Arcane Shop. That Arcane Shop no longer able to provide healing salves or clarity potions. What is happening? We have, okay, Moiu now trying to gather some additional wood just because he can. Peasants now running in across the map. Unable to get any additional items. Is the Mountain King going to sell any of the items that he has? No, he is not going to sell any items. Okay, it looks as though the Mountain King's thinking about it. No, still not sure. Blade Master is still walking around trying to pick off any low hit point units. Really no low hit point units at this time. Blade Master is currently sitting in there trying to get in a critical strike on a peasant. The peasant is going to go down, trying to take down a couple more units before it goes ahead and critical strikes again. Tower is now being rained down from a demolisher. That demolisher is going to be able to win against that tower. Peasants now peons now on the map. Looks as though one of those peons is going to die, and it looks as though the Mountain King kind of senses where the Night Elf is. He sells a potion of invulnerability to pick up boots of speed to pick up another potion of invulnerability. So 2 potions of invulnerability on that Blade Master. That Blade Master is going to be invulnerable for quite some time. We have an ensnare going down on the Rifleman. Rifleman goes down. We have a surround on the Shadow Hunter, and a potion of invulnerability transferred. Yes, transferred to the Shadow Hunter. So the Shadow Hunter was able to give a potion of invulnerability away to be able to save himself. Hex on a hero, forcing Moiu to go ahead and stop here. Now this is almost like a game of micro wars. There is no real economy left from any real player. We have a couple of peasant or peons hiding in burrows, but that's about it. The Paladin, though, able to heal faster than the Shadow Hunter, except the Shadow Hunter cannot heal himself, or the Paladin cannot heal himself. But the Paladin doesn't have the Divine Shield, so this is going to be very interesting to say the least. We do have a 30-second invulnerability shield, as I don't see a Devotion Aura at this time. Peasants now in play. Peasants should probably try to go ahead and try to push against that Demolisher by himself. With that 0 range, they will be able to attack. Nope. No real attacking. Long distance mining coming in as well. Oh no, it's militia just coming in, trying to perhaps join in on the fight. No, just militiaing down to try to stay there. And those units are going to be down there for a little bit of a time before they turn back into peasants. Now we do have a nice bolt on the raider, and a raider goes down. Are we going to get healed on that knight? That knight better get healed. Yes, he does get healed, but if he gets ensnared one more time, that knight is going to go down. We have a hex on the Mountain King, and that knight is just sitting there taking damage from those towers. A nice amount of damage from those towers, I must say. Now we have the Blade Master, the Shadow Hunter, and the raider now trying to run away. It looks as though the level advantages have pretty much evened up. A level 5 Paladin and a level 5 Mountain King against a level 6 Blade Master and a level 5 Shadow Hunter. Remember, at one point there was like a level 4 and a level 3 versus a level 3 and a level 1. So a human really able to make up some ground here. We have a bolt on the Blade Master, even though he was windwalking, trying to run away. Yeah, we do have a sentry ward here. It looks as though those units, that Voodoo Lounge is going to go down, and those towers not really focused firing on any particular knight, really spreading the damage around. Meanwhile, the Blade Master is going after some peasants dropping their bags of gold, unable to really do anything. Shadow Hunter is trying to get some additional gold, I think, by killing peasants, or by creeping. Paladin is doing a really good job keeping this army alive. Paladin is currently out of mana though, but these towers are going to be out of play, and Militia now coming back down in on the map.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yes, he is going to go ahead and try to creep this. If he's not careful, he may lose a couple of knights though, because the Paladin does not have mana at this point. I don't know why he's creeping. Perhaps he just wants the gold, but there's really no point in creeping when both your heroes are currently sitting at level 5, unless you want the item. Hopefully that item will drop. If it's useless, then he can go ahead and sell that for 200 gold. Paladin is now running around the map still. What is the item going to be dropped? It's going to be a Ring of Regeneration on the Paladin. So the Paladin now has a way to heal himself as well. I don't know if a mana potion or a greater mana potion would have been better, but it is definitely going to be helpful for that Paladin, who's going to be able to heal himself while in Divine Shield. I personally liked Ring of Regenerations on a Paladin. Whenever you get 2 on a Paladin, and he gets high level, like level 3 or level 5, it's pretty much GG, as his Divine Shield will let him basically heal almost like 100-150 hit points during an invulnerability session. We do have, oh, very nice, but he has to be careful though. If he spends too much time trying to, too many peasants trying to repair the Arcane Vault, he's not going to have enough gold for the Staff of Sanctuary that I think he wants. He's down to 250 gold, 249. Okay, so he's going to have to sell some items in order to pick up that Staff of Sanctuary. We have a Demolisher now trying to rein in as well, and Peasant is done. So the Paladin sold his Ring of Regeneration, perhaps for a Staff of Sanctuary. That's what I would do, but I'm not them. No Staff of Sanctuary. No, still sitting at 321 gold. So he built an Arcane Vault to sell an item. I am confused. I really would have thought that a Staff of Sanctuary would probably be the best uses right now to be able to heal units besides the Clarity Potion on the Paladin. Being able to pull units to the back. We have the Blade Master and the Shadow Hunter, the only 2 real units left. We do have a slowed Raider as well. We have long distance mining coming from Sokol. We have tree gathering coming from Moiu. Demolisher goes down. Blade Master, wow, Blade Master, Shadow Hunter trying to take this down. This game is just trying to like wind down to its end. Unsure of what's really going to happen at this point. The peasants are caught doing some long distance mining. It looks as though the Mountain King, no level 6 on any of these heroes, but if the Mountain King is able to take on some more peasants, perhaps he will have a better chance on finishing the rest of the army. We do have a nice bolt on a Raider. Raider does go down, and now we are left down to 4 knights and 2 heroes against the Shadow Hunter and the Paladin. Paladin currently sitting at level 5, doesn't have the Ring of Regeneration, and that Ring of Regeneration would have been really good on the Paladin. He sold that for 200 gold, and he's not spending that money really. So I really don't know what he's doing. Those peasants are now getting focused down by those units. We have a Hex on the Mountain King. The Mountain King hopping around like a little frog trying to run away, and it looks as though the Blade Master wants some blood as well. Sokol's peasants taking some damage. Meanwhile, we have a bolt on the Blade Master that missed. Must have gone out of sight range. The Paladin is now a little bit in trouble, being forced to go ahead and fight. We do have a nice bash on a peasant. The peasant is going to go down. Meanwhile, Paladin is now down to 295 hit points. If he's not careful, uses a Divine Shield. We do have a bolt on the Mountain King. The Mountain King should be able to take down that Shadow Hunter. If he not taking down that Shadow Hunter, bolt on the Blade Master instead. The Blade Master gets healed and uses a potion of invulnerability, so that Paladin really should have just bolted that Shadow Hunter. Blade Master trying to get some additional damage on that Paladin. That Paladin still in Divine Shield. Probably wishing he had that Ring of Regeneration right now. That Ring of Regeneration would give him probably at least an additional 60 hit points. Being able to break out from a critical strike. Stay tuned for part 5 and a conclusion to this replay. Oh, Paladin's currently sitting at 70 hit points.